guys, today we're going to talk about a formula for success. So if you've ever felt stuck in your sales, you ever felt like you were in a rut, today I'm going to share with you 3 proven steps that will help you increase your sales immediately. Guys, my name is KayAnne Myer. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I am your virtual sales coach. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and like this video. My channel is designed in a holistic sense. Everything here is collaborative. It all works together. It builds on itself. And what we do is we talk about sales, we talk about business development, we talk about personal development, because guys, in order to be great in sales, you have to have some skills, but you also have to be an awesome person. So we're gonna work on all of this together. I have been in sales and marketing and business development and coaching for the past decade. And so what I do is I take all my years of experience and I deliver it to you in an actionable way where you can implement things in your business, in your sales today to have a measurable effect, to put money in your pocket, to grow your confidence, to grow your success. I am so excited to share this with you. So today what we're going to talk about is what I call the formula for success. It's a very simple idea, and the idea is that in a sales appointment, we have to do 3 things to have success, 3 simple things. Number 1, we have to identify a problem. Number 2, we have to intensify that problem. And number 3, we have to solve that problem. Guys, right? It sounds easy enough, and it is easy, but as you guys probably already have figured out, if you are in sales, things are often a lot more complicated and complex than they seem. It's all very straightforward. You learn the material, you learn the information, then you sit down across from a live, breathing, complex person with their personal history and their idiosyncrasies and their problems and their issues, and it becomes a whole another ballgame, guys. Am I right? So guys, we're gonna unpack a couple of things that I've learned over the years you can do in any situation to increase the amount of success that you are having. I operate on a foundational belief that if you are a salesperson and you are not closing consistently at 30% minimum, you are doing something wrong. Guys, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means that sales is difficult, right? There's a reason that most salespeople don't make it, don't succeed at the level that they should, kind of operate at this medium level of success. But I think based on how difficult it is, we should and could and will be earning top dollar for this profession, right? That's what I love about sales. Your earning potential is unlimited. So let's dive into these things. Let's unpack them a little bit and let's get you to live the life you've always wanted to live. Okay guys, so the first thing we have to do is we have to identify the problem. How do you think we're gonna do that? We're gonna ask questions, right? We're gonna sit down, we're gonna make a friend, and we're going to ask questions. Now guys, these questions are gonna be personal. It's gonna be how you get to know anyone. You're gonna ask about their career, their family. When did you guys move here? How long have you lived here? Where did you move from? Where did you grow up? Do you have any family? Are you married? What do you like to do for fun? Do you have any hobbies? Do you like to travel? Where have you been? Guys, we gotta find out what makes them tick. We gotta find out what makes them happy. But on the flip side of that, we also need to find out what upsets them, right? If we're gonna identify a problem, we gotta dig into what's actually wrong. So we gotta say, you know, what disappointments have they come to experience? What's not working well? In particular, in the item, the good or services that you're selling, you wanna know what they like about the product, what they don't like about the product, what they like about the service, what they don't like about it. Once you've been able to isolate the problem, then you can solve the problem with your product or service. Now here's the hang up, guys. 2 things. Number 1, 80-20 rule, okay? 80% of the questions need to be asked by you. Remember, the person asks the questions, they are the ones in control. That is super important. The other thing I want to mention to you is what a mentor once told me. Our job is not just to isolate the problem, it is to find the problem behind the problem. That's another way of saying intensify the problem. So what does this mean exactly? Find the problem behind the problem. Like, what? Well, a common mistake that a lot of young or new sales professionals make is they kind of isolate that seeming surface level problem and they start regurgitating all of the benefits of their product or service and how they can solve the problem. But here's the thing, guys, that's not actually the problem. We need to know the problem behind the problem. So again, what does that mean? Okay, so let me put this to you in an example, right? This guy, let's call him Dan. He comes waltzing into the car dealership. Let's pretend that we sell cars. And Dan's like, hey, I want to buy a new car. So we sit down with Dan, we do our discovery, we get to know him a bit, we make a friend. Seems like a pretty cool guy. Dan, however, seems pretty apathetic. He doesn't seem like he's ready to make any immediate buying decisions. You're wondering, why the heck is he here? He seems so complacent, right? He doesn't seem urgently compelled to buy a car. Well, here's why, guys. There's a difference between a want and a desire and a need, right? If we want a car, we want a Lexus, but our Chevy out back is working perfect. I don't know, I don't even know cars very well. Anyway, if that one's working perfectly well, we're not immediately compelled to buy that car. That is still a want. It is not a need. Now, if I got in a car accident, God forbid, on the way here, or my car stopped working, now that want has turned into a need. Needs sell things, right? Bigger problems require bigger solutions. So we need to take those surface level problems and we need to isolate them and make them big. Does that mean we're lying? No, it does not. It means that we are uncovering. We are uncovering what the true problem is, because at the end of the day, Dan walked in for a reason. He might not even know what that reason is yet, and our job is to help him uncover it. Okay, so the reality is, if Dan doesn't seem to have any urgency or seem compelled, he just doesn't want it enough yet. We haven't reminded him of why this is a need. Now, let's say as we probe a little bit deeper, we find out that Dan actually is in a troubled marriage, right? He feels like he hasn't been the best father to his children or the best husband to his wife, and he sees all of his colleagues from college and they all drive these fancy cars and have these big homes, and maybe he feels like he hasn't reached the level of success that he wanted. Okay, so maybe then we tell him a story about Bob, who came in a couple of weeks ago, and Bob was pretty similar to Dan, right? And how happy and elated and fulfilled was Bob when we helped him buy that Lexus, and he had been saving up for so long, and he brought that home. And what was the look on his wife when she saw that car wrapped in that red bow sitting in the driveway, and what did that symbolize to them, right? It meant that they had made it. All of their hopes and dreams, everything they had struggled for. Now she could drive around proudly and show that they did it, they made it. It's a symbol of something so much greater. It's not just a car. And hey, Dan, how would that make you feel if you could bring that home to your wife? And how would it make you feel when you saw the smile on her face? And how would it feel to hear your kids in the back of the car, or drive to your college reunion, or there's just so many ways to hit that emotional button and to pull that lever. And it's all great stuff, guys. It's getting people excited, it's fulfilling their dreams and transitioning that want, and now suddenly it's become a need. And Dan cannot imagine what it would feel like to leave that car dealership without buying that car. Guys, that's how we do it. That's how we identify a problem, we intensify it, we solve the problem, and now you've saved Dan, right? You've generated a loyal fan. Dan will always come back to you. You helped Dan, you helped him see the light, you changed his life, you created good in his life, and he will be forever grateful. All right, guys, so this is a pretty short video. It's really designed to give you some excitement, to point you in the right direction, right? The 3-step formula for success: identify a problem, intensify, find the problem behind the problem, and then solve the problem by offering solutions that make sense for that person. You will create so much good, not only for yourself, but for your prospect, for your client. It's just a wonderful way to serve and engage in service and create good in the world. Guys, I am KayAnne Myer. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thanks for checking us out. Remember to subscribe to like this video and to be part of our community. And guys, I want to hear, how is your business? How are your sales? Are you experiencing success as a result of the work that we're doing together? Is there anything I'm missing? Is there any kind of videos you'd like me to make? This is a very collaborative process. I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.